in the same way, in the same pattern, we say zayaqatun is also we are taking it as a file.
Yes. So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We started recording, so let me say the greetings, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our session. Alhamdulillah, allazi hadana li haza wa ma kunna linahtadiya lawla an hadana Allah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for another opportunity for us to learn the language of His Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that La in shakartum la azidannakum. If you are thankful, I will increase you. So we thank him, we praise him, we thank him the way he deserves to be thanked, and we hope that he will inshallah increase us in our knowledge. And Allahumma, like we say in our daily askars that Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'an wa rizqan tayyiban wa amalan mutakabbala. So ilmun nafi'un, yeah. So we need an ilm which is beneficial for us, which humbles us, does not make us proud of our knowledge. That will be the worst thing. One of the first person to be thrown in the hellfire will be a scholar who is proud of his knowledge. Yeah? So, and to show off. So may Allah Ta'ala protect us from that kind of knowledge which is not beneficial. May Allah Ta'ala increase all of us in knowledge which is beneficial to us. Ameen. So with this, we start. So just started the recording. So brother Fayaz has asked the question that Zaikun is translated. I translated it in previously as a taster of death. But the translations do not say taster of death. They just say every soul will taste the death. Yeah. So that is I'm explaining is that the literal meaning of zaikatun or zaikun is a small file, so that it is taster. But whenever a translator translates, then they translate according to the language they are translating into. So in English, we do not say that every soul is a taster of death. We say every soul shall taste death. So, brothers, Fayaz, go
Yes.
ahead. Another question.
Yeah. Quickly, how we differentiate between lam and lamma?
Lam is did not.
Okay.
Yeah. Lam is did not, and lamma is not yet.
Not yet.
Lamma,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
not yet. Not,
Oh, not yet. Okay.
yeah,
Indeed, not. Okay. And
not yet.
yeah. And very quickly and very humbly, I want to point out one small error that we did in last class when we were studying Ajwa Felo Amr. We took an example of Khavifa and we said Khavifa becomes Khafa and then Felo Amr becomes Khaf. So you took an example of an ayah from Quran and you said La takhaf inna Allah ma'ana. Actually, it is La tahzan. Surah Tawbah, ayat number 40.
Jazakallah khairan, mashallah. Yeah. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, it's very important. So whenever I make a mistake with the Quran Majid, may Allah Ta'ala forgive me first of all. That's not intentional. And it is la tahzan. Yes. La tahzan. Meaning is the same. Do not grieve versus do not be afraid. Yes. So you are correct 100%. I make that mistake. Yes. So yeah. So thank you for pointing that out. And anybody, if I make a mistake, please always do not feel that, because I need to be corrected as well as all of us, right? So especially if it is Quran Majid or Ahadith, if I make a mistake, first of all, of course, this is not intentional. There is no way. And the other thing is that please do not hesitate to correct me in the class, or you can send me a message afterwards so I can correct everybody else. So Jazakallah khairan. May Allah Ta'ala bless you.
Yeah, and lastly, I was kind of logically not satisfied with this Jawabun Nida in the same sentence where the person is doing Nida, like we took an example, Aina ijlisu ya ustadu. So we said Aina Ijli, so we said it is Jawabun Nida, whereas my feeling is like, how come in a same sentence a person is having both uh, you know
Yeah.
Harfun Nida as well as Jawabun Nida.
Yeah. So the confusion is coming from the word jawab, because jawab, we are thinking of it as an answer.
Yes.
Yes. But jawabun nida, remember, it is a grammatical term. It's not answer to the
Okay.
nida.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a grammatical term. It does not mean that answer to the call. No. It is, yeah. So it's not an answer to the call. It is,
Yes.
yes, exactly. So
This is
so
just a
think of it.
grammatical term. Yes.
It is a grammatical term given to it. So that's, and you will come across it rarely. Usually do not come across it even in the Arab books. They do not say it, but because we were completing the nida part, so I just mentioned it there. So it's rarely you come across it. Yes. But do not think of it as an answer to the call. No, think of it as a grammatical term. So grammatically, we call it jawabun nida. Yeah.
Yeah, the rest is just depends on my practice because I still not really confident in summing up everything in my mind all at once.
Yes.
Individual part when I learn, I can understand, but when I'm summing it up all together, like Misal, Ajwaf, and Naqis so far,
Yeah.
together again, my mind gets confused and wants to go back again. Oh, let's again read what Misal was saying. Let's again read what Ajwaf was saying, so when we are taking everything together, then it's still not very perfect in the mind.
So you are not alone. I mean, I am in that too as well, that even though I'm teaching, but whenever I teach this portion, I have some of the portions I can teach without, revising. But this portion I always have to revise myself, because this portion is very easy to make a mistake. Yeah. So don't feel that, as long as individually and looking at the notes or looking at the summary, that okay, how do we deal with one portion, and that portion you are able to understand, we are good enough, inshallah, because you can always go back to it. Yeah. So, and the other thing is that, remember, we are not going to write Arabic, we are only trying to understand the Quran Majid. So you will always have, if with these verbs, which is mithal, ajwaf, and nakis, you can always go back to the blue book, and it helps a lot. Then of course it helps a lot all the time. So that's don't feel that you need to be expert. None of us are expert, and we are still learning, and it is normal. Even the Arabs, like, they cannot, if you ask them to conjugate one verb, let's give them mithal, ajwaf, or wawi, I would say very rarely they will be able to do that, and they will even say to you that you are doing it wrong because you don't need to learn like this. No, 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 they will say to you. So I have a colleague, she's Arab, so she said, she said, say something in in Hausa, because she doesn't. And when I spoke, she said, you sound like my brother, because my brother can speak Fusha, and it's exactly like this, but I cannot speak Fusha. And uh, and Arabic, Lebanese Arabic, Egyptian Arabic. Let's say two people, they are Arab, they meet, they cannot understand each other. They start talking English. Why? Because one is speaking Lebanese Arabic and another one is speaking,
Mhm.
so they have come to this stage. Either for them to understand, they both have to speak Fusha, or they speak English. So that's where it has end up, and then our goal is to be able to understand Quran Majid. We are going even further to Fusha. Before Fusha was Lisanul Arab. That's where the Quran Majid is revealed in Lisanul Arab. It's not even Fusha. Fusha came later on. That's the standard Arabic, or modern Arabic. The modern MSA they call it these days, modern standard Arabic. So we are trying to learn Lisanul Arab, which was the lisan of the Arab at the time of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Jazakallah khair.
Wa iyyak.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. F8,
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
is the floor open for question or?
Yes,
you are
yeah,
still
it is
busy?
open. It is open. You can ask us.
Thank you. I'm trying to ask this dictionary part. Hence, where, for example, I went to, we already completed this Sauba, but let's say I wanted to find it there. And when I typed seen, ha, wow, it brings a sheen, not seen. And then when I go back to a few pages, when it sees that it says sahau, and I like I don't even
Yeah.
see.
So the reason is, I think your autocorrect is correcting it. When you say seen, wow, seen ha wow, it's
Yeah.
auto-correcting it to sheen wow something. Yeah. So that could be the reason of. So make sure your autocorrect is not correcting it. Then should go directly to it.
And let's say I found sahau like seen sahwa. It is not saho. I mean sahwa is masdar, right? So it is showing the masdar.
Sahwun, yeah, sahwun.
Sah.
Sahwun is our master.
Yeah, sahwun we can say, or yeah, so will be when we make it silent.
Yeah.
So here it doesn't show any madi or mudare, right?
Doesn't show Madi. Which page are you are looking at? Hansware?
Answer page is
And I can go there.
this is 4, like say 649.
So if I search, I am searching on my phone now, Sahua, and I say okay. So first of all, it is taking me directly to that page. It's not taking me
Okay.
to Sheen. So make sure your autocorrect is not correcting it. Yeah.
I know I'll check where I can do that. I'm not sure, but I'll check.
Yeah. So it is giving me two masters, Sahwun
Yeah.
and then Suhuwun.
Suhuwun.
Yeah. The next second one is Su.
It's again
It's
on
like
page
it's
649.
page number is no 510
510.
of Hansware, yeah, 510.
Yeah.
Brother, on Edgestyle, it's
511.
511.
511. Oh, that's what it is. Hansware. Yeah. 511.
So,
Okay,
brother,
so
I am on the same page as you are. So
yeah.
when I look at it, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong in reading it. Like I can see the scene hey and wow, but it's written as Saha, and then
Yeah.
I can see that in the Mudare it will take the Dhamma, but I was confused why it is written as Saha, like not Sahu.
Yeah, so there we talk about it briefly also before. So Sahuwa comes from two babs.
Okay.
It comes from like this. Sahuwa and Sahawa. Sahawa is
Okay.
mentioned in Hansware.
Okay.
Saha is this one is mentioned.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, but it comes from both verbs. So if you look at
Okay.
Blue Book, at the end where at the end where the Sahuwa is given, you will see it as given
but I
Sahuwa.
did the same.
Yeah.
I went to the Blue Book
Exactly, yeah.
after
So
that.
Sahuwa, it will say to you that
147.
147 and
Yeah.
117 under.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it comes from two babs. The
Okay.
reason is I chose Sahuwa and not Saha is because I want us to practice Fa'ula. Fa'ula.
Okay.
Okay, so for that,
Yeah.
this Fa'ula construction is very, very rare for normal
The
babs
Naqis.
also, but
Mm.
for the Naqis, like
Mhm.
having the third letter as a
Mhm.
weak, it is very, very rare. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why it's hard to find. But for our practices purposes, we took Sahuwa and we just practiced it.
Good. Jazakallah.
Okay, yeah, so we have 5 more minutes. If anybody has question, please.
So Sahuwa come from two babs. So then what we do, brother?
So
for-
whichever bab, I have given to you, you just
Oh.
conjugate accordingly. Yeah. So if I give you sahuwa, then I ask you conjugate past tense, you conjugate like the way you all did. If I say saha like this, then you will conjugate it just like da. Yeah, so it's a choice.
Brother, why are
Qasim?
you saying it's a choice? Because I mean, like whenever it is used in sentences and all, they will be using saha only. I mean,
So very rarely, but some verbs do come from two verbs. Then
okay.
when we are conjugating, it's up to your choice that which one are you using. Yeah, so you can have a choice. But in my case, I did not give you a choice. I said to you, conjugate this part, which is sahuwa, right? Why? Because I want us to practice. I needed a verb which is on the wazn of fa'ula. Fa'ala, nakis, we have lots of them. Hada, da'a, all of them. Masha, Rama, all of them are on this one. So I have many choices here, but I did not have much choices here. So then I gave you sahuwa to be able to conjugate it just for practices purposes. Yeah. So
Qasim, sa'aya also is on pattern of fa'ala, right? Sa'aya.
it is, yeah.
It
So
is
it
it.
is
So
sa'a.
sa'a,
Yeah.
because then the
Yeah.
dual would be sa'aya and plural sa'au, and then sa'at. So for the dual in the for the mukhatib, the second person, it becomes sa'ata,
So we
sa'atain.
will take a look. We
Yeah.
have part of the homework. We will see it. Part of the
Um,
homework.
So brother, in Sahawa and Saha, the meaning will be the same, even though the verbs are different.
That's correct. Yes, that's
um,
correct. And
brother,
very rarely, two verbs, if they come from a different verb, they may have different meaning also. So the dictionary will tell us that under this verb meaning is this, under this verb meaning is this, but very rare. So sometimes in the class we go after too much. Something is, if I tell you something is rare, and then people have too many questions about it. Why? It's very rare. So but it can happen. Yes.
So in the dictionary, brother, I had another question. So when we look at the meanings that are given, there are quite a few of them that are stated in line. For example,
Yeah.
to settle, for qada, to settle, to finish, terminate, conclude, end up, wind up, complete, accomplish, achieve, to carry out, and they're slightly different from one another. So how
Yeah.
do we so do we go back to the Mus'haf and see which one
Yeah.
is used?
Exactly. Which one is used, plus what the scholars have translated as. So go with their translation, or if so وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ. Yeah. So that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has decreed, that's where we we translate as decreed, and another translator may translate it as ordained or something like that, so that they are close. But if dictionary has another meaning which is totally different, we ignore that meaning, because that may be used in some cases. But in our case, when Allah Ta'ala is has decreed, is the meaning that we will be more interested into. So sometimes then, if that's the case, you do need to look at what different scholars have translated as. And even sometimes I look at even Urdu scholars, how they have translated into Urdu, because that helps me. Having the knowledge of Urdu helps me also to retain that meaning. Yeah, so that's perfectly normal. Yes.
um, from the Alif Maqsura, I remember, brother. In nouns, it is said that Alif Maqsura is the sign of femininity. So how? But there are some nouns that are, for example, ma'ana. I have seen it. I've seen people using it with hadha. So
No. So you are thinking of this as a sign of femininity. No,
yeah.
there's another alif maksura, which
Okay.
is like this alif and then hamza, samaun, for example, sky, samaun. This is known, this together, also known as alif maksura, and this is called that is sign of femininity.
Femininity.
Femininity. Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So for yeah, so that's the part that is basically femininity, not this alif maksura which looks like a ya, dotless ya. That is not the sign of femininity. No. Otherwise, Musa, Isa, Mustafa, all of them are the names which are ending with this. Yes.
Brother
Okay,
Qasim,
so-
just one quick question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mahmuz verbs which use hamaza in their root, are they sahih verbs? Are they weak verbs? What we treat
Yes.
them? Oh,
Yeah. So go to the important page of Blue Book, which is over here, right? And we look for Mahmuz. So Mahmuz is written over here, three kind of
right.
Mahmuz.
Yeah.
Mahmuzul Fa'i. Does that answer your question now?
It does. It does. Thank you.
Yes. So they come under Sahih, not Salim, but Sahih. Yeah. So they come under Sahih, and then you have Mutallat. So they are not weak. Mahmuz is Sahih, and the Blue Book is helping us over here. Yeah. So
Right. Perfect. Thank
okay, so inshallah. So with this, we can start our class. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. We start with the homework, inshallah. So who wants to conjugate Sahuwa? 147. Easy because it's done for us in the Blue Book. So
Can
go
do
ahead,
that.
Sister Sajriya. Sister Sajriya is the first one in the hand raised. You can raise your hand, Brother Rashid, if you want to later on then. And Brother Fayaz, your microphone is on, so you can please turn it off.
Sahuwa, Sahu. I just go on, right? Okay.
Yes, yeah. Go ahead.
Sahuwata, Sahuna, Sahuna, Sahuta, Sahutuma, Sahutum, Sahuti, Sahutuma, Sahutunna, Sahutu, Sahuna.
Mashallah. So, mashallah, that is good. So anybody, if you are still not strong enough, Blue Book, table number 147, Sahuwa is conjugated for you already there. If you want to, practice it one time, looking at it, write it for yourself. The second time, try to write from your memory, see what mistakes you have made and all of that. It will help you, inshallah. So that's good, mashallah, sister. That was good. Sister Asma Azim, go ahead. Next one, Lakiya.
It's 157. That means to meet, come across. Lakiya, laku, lakiyat, lakiyata, lakina, lakita, lakituma, lakitu, lakiti, lakituma, lakituna, lakitu, lakina.
So with the help of, Blue Book, we don't really need a teacher or anybody to help us to conjugate. It's up to us, it's very, very makes Blue Book is a gold. It helps us with a lot of conjugation issues if we come across, and we can always refer back to it. Many times, like I mentioned before, advanced students, they ask questions which are tough. How you can, I always refer back to the Blue Book, and I have always found the answer. So even with making a fellow Amr, and later on we will learn Majhul, so it will help us with that also. So it's mashallah, very good. So thank you, sister, for doing that. Brother Abdurrahman, next one, Qada.
قضيا قضيا قضيو قضيت قضيتا قضينا قضيت قضيتما قضيتم قضيتي قضيتما قضيتن. It means to decree or to execute basically.
Yes, mashallah, yeah. That is
So
good.
C3 will be Kadau, no?
Yes, I was gonna say
Oh.
that too.
It will
It
be
would be
Kadaw.
Kadaw.
Did brother make a mistake? Kadaw. Yeah, it should be.
Kadayu. He said
Kadayu.
Kadat.
It's
Kadaw.
قضيو brother.
No, it's Kadaw.
Kadaw.
Okay,
It should be
I'll
Kadaw.
check.
Kadaw. Remember that the summary that we did over here. So I have it over here, and let me make it bigger.
And then
And
from
and
3
we
to
said
5,
that.
it will
So
drop the weak
kada
letter.
is on the wazan of fa'ala. So C3 to C5, drop the weak letter. So from C to C3 to C5, that's why you said kadat. After that, you said it right. Yeah. So kadat and then kadata, right? And then we continue then kadaina, and so C3 supposed to drop the weak letter. Yes. This will help you. This makes it very easy. If you don't even need to look at the blue book, this can help you a lot as well, inshallah. Okay, so Sister Najma, next one.
Okay. The Baqiya, the meaning of it is remained or to become, stayed. Baqiya, 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 Baqu, Baqiyat, Baqiyata, Baqina, Baqita, Baqituma, Baqitum, Baqiti, Baqituma, Baqitunna, Baqitu, Baqina.
Yes, mashallah. So it is on the wazan of fa'ila. Fa'ila, we said that C3 we have to be worried about. We just drop the weak letter and give dhamma. So that's important. Give dhamma to ain kalima. So even though qaf had a kasra, when we reach C3, we just give it a dhamma, baku, not bakiyu or something. No, baku. Why dhamma? Because waw requires a dhamma before it. Waw is not comfortable with a kasra. Why say waw says, and we cannot change the waw because waw is our file. Then waw says I need a dhamma before, so we say okay, make you happy. Baku becomes, we give it a dhamma. Yeah, so that's the reason behind it. But this is the summary for us to follow, inshallah. So that's good, brother Rashid. Go ahead, next one.
Yeah.
Khalawa.
Khalawa, meaning
Khalawa.
empty.
So first of all, yeah. So it means to be. Khali is
Khala.
from there too. Khali we used in Urdu
Khala.
all the time. Yeah. So khali.
Khaliya.
Yeah.
Khalawa,
So yeah, that means to be
khalau,
empty.
khalawa.
And khalawa is fa'ala. So we have to be careful that C1 we change the waw to an alif. So it becomes khala.
Khala.
And then C3 and C5 we will have to drop the weak letter. So go ahead, yes.
Khala, khalawa, khalau, khalat, khalata, khalaina, khalaita, khalaituma,
Why you are why you are
Khalau.
changing waw to ya?
khalauta. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Khalaut,
you can.
yeah.
Yeah.
Khalauta, khalautuma, khalautum, khalaita, khalaitum.
Not
Khalauta,
ya.
yeah,
Yeah.
khalauta, khalautuma, khalautunna, khalautu, khalona.
Mashallah, yeah. So you do not, because remember the summary over here is that you change in C1, you change the ya or the waw to an alif, which we did, which instead of saying khalawa, we say khala with an alif, yeah. And if it's a waw, you change it to an alif. If it's a ya, you change it to a ya maksura, alif maksura,
Yeah,
alif without the dots, yeah. But nowhere it says over here that you change the waw to a ya, no. So C1 you do this, C3 to C5 you drop the weak letter. That's all. So mashallah, that's good. Go ahead, brother Taki. Da'a, which is da'awa.
Da'awa, right? Da'awa, and some the da'a also. Da'awa, da'awa, da'aw, da'at, da'ata, da'awna, da'awta, da'awtuma, da'awtum, da'awti, da'awtuma, da'awtunna, da'awtu, da'awna.
Yes, mashallah. So that was good. It is on the wazn of fa'ala. So again, we have to, this is the one which has more changes into it. That other than that is only C3 is the one which is given. So C3 is giving us trouble in all of them. So we have to drop the weak letter in all of them because of iltiqa sakin, and makes sense here. So because wow, when we say jalasu, we say jalasu, for example. Jalasa, jalasa, jalasu. This wow has a sukoon on it, which is our file, right? So wow has a sukoon. As soon as when we have a weak letter, that also has a sukoon because we got rid of the last haraka. Now, because of iltiqa sakinen, you have to drop this. That's all, So just remember the reason behind it is iltiqa sakinen is happening. Yeah. So that's the summary does not say that, but that's the reason behind it. Yes. So that's good, brother Taki. You can lower your hand, brother Iqbal. Go ahead. Next one, bana. Bana meanings
To build.
to build. Yeah. To construct, to build. Bana in
Yes.
Urdu also we use all the time. Banana.
Yeah.
To make something. Yeah. So it's the same.
Bana, banaya, banao, banat, banata, banaina, banaita, banaituma, banaitum, banaiti, banaituma, banaitunna, banaitu, banaina.
MashaAllah. That is good, Brother Iqbal. MashaAllah. Good. And your homework was good too. MashaAllah. That's very good. Yeah. Next we have is Brother Fayaz. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Next one. Sa.
Yeah, so the first conjugation, the ya will change to alif, sa, sa'aya. Then 3, 4, 5, we are dropping the weak letter, so it is sa'au, sa'at, sa'ata, sa'ina, sa'ita, sa'aituma, sa'aitum, sa'aiti, sa'aituma, sa'aitunna, sa'itu, sa'ina.
Yes. MashaAllah. Yeah. MashaAllah. So, I was very happy and Alhamdulillah that people who submitted their homework, they did good. Yeah. So was not too many issues, small here and there, but not too many issues. So which is very good. Alhamdulillah. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know, something happened. So it popped up. Okay, so with this, our homework is done. Some of you did not submit, so please make sure you understand how to do it. Very important. We need to keep practicing. Write as much as you can. Without writing, it will skip your mind. Even with writing, we forget. Yeah, so we always have to make sure that we write, and we should fill our pages, pages and pages of conjugation and all of that. That is the only way to be strong, inshallah.
Brother, I had a
So
question.
yes, sister, go
In
ahead.
the ayat that you sent that had these verbs, in one of them, it was from Surah Yunus, Juz 11, where it's da'u. And what we have studied is da'u. Here, the waw has a dhamma in it. Is that because of a pronunciation?
Let me just see. You said Surah Yunus.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Da'u.
And we said that it should be. Yeah, no, this is different.
Brother, is it because we are connecting the
Yeah,
root
it
That
to
could be. It is
Allah?
given.
that's
Yeah,
what I
it
was
is.
wondering. Is that like a
Yeah.
pronunciation?
So
Because I think we are connecting next one, the two
exactly. Yeah,
iltiqa
because of iltiqa saknain is giving it a dhamma for to remove the iltiqa saknain, because otherwise we cannot pronounce it. Da'awullaha. So, Surah Yunus and ayah number 22. Let me just check the Arab also, so that just make sure. Surah Yunus is Surah number 10, ayah 22. So one of the tools that I will share later on is that we should have the Arab book with us, all of us, so that something we can easily check, inshallah. Yeah, it doesn't say anything, so it is given, it looks like Dhamma is given for pronunciation purposes. Yeah, so
Because the meaning is like it makes sense because they invoke.
yeah, they invoke, yeah,
It-
so they invoked, yeah, so it is the Dhamma is given because to remove the iltiqa sakinain, yes. But that is good because we need to start paying attention and giving, that's the only way. And if we, what I say is that, in my mind, is all we need in order to study the Quran Majid is Ajtal, the dictionary, the blue book once in a while, not all the time, but we will need once in a while to help us with the conjugation, and a good Arab book. That's all. These are the three tools. Do not go with too many apps or stuff like that. If we have this, we can, and the knowledge, of course, in the mind of these three books and the rules and all of that, it has to be in the mind, because otherwise Arab books are like, French to us. We cannot understand it unless we have this knowledge, which we are gaining, alhamdulillah. So these are the three things that you need, and you can understand any ayah of the Quran Majid. Of course, then you look at the authentic translation, you read the tafsir in order to enhance the knowledge, inshallah.
Qasim, do we know that why do we put Dhamma instead of Fatha for removing iltiqa sakinain? Like the Wallahu could be.
There is a rule
Yeah,
in
there,
Tajweed
yeah,
that
yeah. Yes, go ahead, sister. Yeah, I don't know much, so go ahead.
okay. There is a rule in Tajweed. We learned that in the jam, the mim al jam and wawa jam, we put dhamma always to connect in iltiqa sakinain.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So yeah, so humullahu. Yeah, so it will be meme of jama, meaning hum, like all of meaning at the end, or kum, the meme at the end, and waw of jama, which comes in number conjugation number 3 and 6, I believe. Yeah, so 3 and 9, antum. Yeah? So that is, both of them, sister is saying that the rule of tajweed is that to put a dhamma when you need to remove the iltiqa
Mashallah.
sakna. So
Thank you,
jazakallah khairan,
sister.
sister.
Mashallah,
Yeah.
that's
So,
better.
yeah, that's good. Okay, so with this we are starting our regular class, right? So let me just go here. So today we are going to, inshallah, do the mudare part, right? That how to do the conjugation of the mudare of nakis. So let's go over here. Okay, so nakisu. Mudari. Yeah. So I wrote down the basically summary of what changes take place. So we will write them, then we will read our English key, and we will continue inshallah. So again, now we are looking at Mudare. So we have three scenarios. Yaf'ulu, because Mudare ion radical. So ion radical can have a Dhamma, ion radical can have a Kasra, or ion radical can have a Fatha. Yaf'ulu, Yaf'ilu, and Yaf'alu, right? So what do we do? So we will split the Mudare into different categories where the changes are taking place, yeah? So first of all, we will deal with 5 in your pocket. 5 in your pocket. That's the category we are dealing with, which are basically, if we take Daraba Yadribu, so 5 in our pocket will be Yadribu, Tadribu, again Tadribu, Adribu, and Nadribu.
So this is Faila. No.
Nadribu. No, I'm just telling us that which one do we mean by 5 in our pocket for all three of them. So if it's Yaftahu, Taftahu, Aftahu, Naftahu, right? Those are the called 5 in your pocket. Yeah. So I'm talking about now 5 in your pocket for Yaf'ulu. For example, first of all, we take now Yaf'ulu. Yaf'ulu. And then you have Yaf'ilu. And then you have Yaf'alu. Those are the three scenarios, possible scenarios, Yaf'alu. In all three of them, what do? We say Mabniyun ala Damma til Muqaddarati. So what do I mean by that? Is, for example, we take the example of Yaf'ulu. Let me see if I have the examples with me.
And Yansuru, Nasara Yansuru.
Yes, no, Nasara Yansuru will be, just let me. So we said first of all, so we have to take Sahuwa, yes, Huwu, right? So what do we do? Yes, who, Wu. Supposed to be like this, yeah? Yes, Huwu, Tas Huwu, As Huwu, Nas Huwu, right? That's the normal. What are we saying? Mabni upon Dhammatul Muqaddara, meaning we remove the Dhamma at the end. Yeah. So this is the example of Yaf'ulu, 5 in your pocket. What do? We remove the Dhamma, and in our mind we have the Dhamma, but in our eyes we don't see the Dhamma. So we say Mabniun upon Dhammatul Muqaddara. So we say Failun, Mudareun, Marfuun, Mabniun upon Mabniun ala Dhammatil Muqaddara.
What is the meaning of Muqaddara?
Muqaddara means estimated. We don't see it, estimated. Estimated, meaning that we don't see it, we estimate it in our mind, we estimate it, or we think of it, that it is there. Yeah. So it is there, but we do not write it. So for yaf'ulu, for yaf'ilu, and for yaf'alu, all three of them, we do it like this. Yeah. So, for example, we take now the example of yaf'ilu, yaf'ilu. So let me just give you an example. Rama yarmiyu. Yarmi. Yarmiyu. What do? We say Rama yarmi. We remove the Dhamma and we remove the two dots. It becomes like this, Yarmi, Rama, Yarmi. No, to keep the dots there. Dots are there, yeah. So, Rama, Yarmi. Now, Yarmi, what did we do? We just remove the Dhamma at the end. So, this will be Yarmi, Tarmi, Armi, Narmi. All five of them will be like this. When we are analyzing it, we say Failun Mudariun Failun Mudariun Marfuun Mabniun ala Dhammatil Muqaddara, meaning there is a Dhamma there, but my eyes do not see it. Yeah. Another example of the third one, this is Yaf'ilu. Yeah. So this is the first example is Yaf'ulu, Yaf'ilu, and now example of Yaf'alu. Sa'a, yes, you. Yes, you. What do? We remove the Dhamma. And we remove, in this case, we remove the dots also. Why? Because Fatha requires an alif after it. So it becomes a alif maksura. It does not stay the ya, because ya was okay with the kasra, but ya is not okay with the Fatha. So it's just remove the dots also. And then we say Failun Mudariun Mabniun ala Dhammatil Muqaddara. Yas'a, tas'a, as'a, and nas'a. All of them will be the same. So this is basically we are dealing with 5 in our pocket.
So
And
the
for
two dots are still
Yaf'ulu,
here.
the two dots for yes, the third case, two dots
Yeah.
are removed because of fatha before it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you remove the dots and you remove the dhamma also in this case. Yes. In this case only.
Yeah, yes, are you become yes, yeah, and become, we took the dot out, right?
Yes, exactly. So, for example, if I say da yad uvu, what will it become? Anybody can tell me?
Yad'u.
Wow,
Yad'u.
Dhamma will remove from wow.
Yes. Yad'u, and then give me, sister, 5 in our pocket.
Yadu, tadu, adu, nadu, tadu 2 times,
Yes.
adu, nadu. And
Yes, mashallah.
Dhamma is heavy on weak letter. The last letter is weak. So in Nafis, Dhamma, normally it is not on the last letter because weak letter cannot take any Arab on it.
Yes, the weak letter, any haraka on it is heavy, so that's why it is dropped. Yeah. So remember that there.
Do we have sukun there, or we have to stretch it like yad'u? Like, do we have to stretch it?
Yes, you should stretch it. So yad'u versus yad'u. Yeah. So yeah. So yad'u versus yad'u is there is a wow there. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So for example, now.
So it just say yadu, tadu, adu, nadu. That's it, right?
Nadu. Yes,
I was
that's
saying
it. Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
I
That's
have a
it.
question, brother. Here, we don't have to add the sukun on the last harakat, the wow that you are saying, which is naqis verb yad'u, on the wow, do we have to put a sukoon on it?
No, you don't put it, but your mind knows that there is a sukoon there. Yes, but
Okay.
we in writing we do not put it. Yes, yeah. In writing we do not put it, but it's there.
So
If
in
somebody
Quran,
asks that what is wow has on it, wow has a sukoon on it, but we do not write it. Yes.
in Quran we will have that small dhamma, right? Or it just without anything. Quran.
It should be without anything because Dhamma is Muqaddara, no? That there is Dhamma, but it's not showing, so we cannot put spoon, I think.
Yeah, we do not. Yeah, yeah. But our pronunciation purposes, what do? We do not put a wow dhamma, so we know that there is a sakun on it. So when we pronounce, we do not say yadu, we say yadu. We treat it as a sakun. Yeah. So
But we have sukoon on yad u. So on dal we do.
yes, yeah. On the dal, yes, yeah. There is a sakun there. Yes. Yadu.
Qasim, there is also tajweed rule that the last letter, if there is a dhamma, kasra, or fatha, any sign, when we stop there, we make sukoon sound.
Exactly. Yeah. So now let's take another example. So
Brother, what is the meaning of yes who? Yes who meaning?
can somebody tell us?
To make
Distracted.
Sahwa, yeah,
Forget
Sahwa we
yeah.
just did in the homework.
He forgets.
To forget.
Yeah.
yeah,
To forget, to
big
make a
error
mistake.
unintentionally.
Exactly, to make a mistake unintentionally. So sajda sahu is from there. We say sajda sahu is a mistake of. So allazina hum ala salatihim sahun. They are neglectful of their. They are
Which Bab? This is which Bab means Nasara?
So yeah, so this was Bab Karuma. It comes from two
Karuma.
Babs. It comes from
Acha.
two Babs, yeah. So it comes from Bab
This is
Karuma also.
Karuma.
Yeah, and it also comes from Bab Fataha Yaftahu.
Fataha Yaftahu.
Yeah. Okay, so next example is Yabqayu. Baqiya Yabqayu. Yabqayu. Yeah. So now can somebody help me? Who wants to help me? What it should be?
Yabqa.
Yabqa.
Yabqa. Go ahead, brother Abdurrahman. So it becomes Yabqa. What did we do? We removed the Dhamma and we removed
And
the
we remove
dots.
the two dots to make it alif
Two
maksura. Yeah.
dots.
So,
Exactly. To make it Alif Maksura. Why? Because there is a Fatha before it. And
yes.
Fatha and Ya will not go together. So we make it a Alif Maksura.
Alif
And now give
maksura,
me
yeah.
5 in our pocket.
Yes. So yabqa, tabqa, tabqa, abqa, nabqa.
Nabqa, mashallah. So I think not very difficult, should be easy, inshallah. Yeah. So, and then let's take another example of, I don't have it in front of me. So let's take Yamshiyu. Yamshiyu. Who wants to do it? Brother Anwar, do you want to do it? Yamshiyu.
We remove the dhamma and leave the dot there because
Exactly, mashallah. So that is very good. So it erased all of it. Yamshi. Yeah, so masha yamshi, to walk. Masha yamshi. Mashau comes in the Quran Majid also then. Yeah. So give me 5 in our pocket. Yamshi. Brother Anwar.
Yamshi, Tamshi.
Tamshi. Yeah, 2 times Tamshi.
Yeah, Tamshi. Umshi.
Why Umshi? Amshi.
Amshi and Nunshi.
Namshi.
Namshi. Amshi.
Because Hamza and Noon should have a fatha on it. So Amshi and Namshi. Yeah. So go give me again. Yamshi.
Yamshi, Tamshi.
Yeah.
Also. And Tamshi, Anshi, and Nanshi.
Namshi. Yeah. So
Namshi.
yeah,
Namshi.
Yamshi, Tamshi, Amshi, Namshi.
Yeah.
That flow should be easy, no problem with that. Yeah. So this takes care of 5 in our pocket. Yeah. So what is the gist, or what is the summary? You will write down like this, that 5 in your pocket: yaf'ulu, yaf'ilu, yaf'alu, all 3 of them, wawi or yai, doesn't matter. Mabniun ala dammatil muqaddara, they are built upon a estimated damma at the end. So we just we will remove the damma. If it's a waw, we remove the damma on it. If it's a ya, we remove the damma on it. Additionally, when there is a fatha before the ya, then you will change it to a alif maksura.
Alif maksura.
Yeah, alif maksura. And if there was a waw, then you will change it to a alif mamduda, right? If it was a wawi, then you will change it to an alif. If it is yai, then you change it to a alif maksura. Okay.
Brother, can you please write this for us?
It's written here. Mabniun ala dammatul muqaddara. Dammatul muqaddara. So which part do you want me to write for you?
That's
It's
okay,
written.
brother.
Yeah, so what am I saying is, I'm just translating it for you. I can write it that it is built upon an estimated dhamma. Yeah, it's built upon, and in terms of what we do, you want us to write that. What do? We remove the dhamma. We remove the dhamma. So I can write that part for you. Remove the dhamma as it is estimated. It is now estimated. Yeah. So it becomes, you know that it is there, but my eyes do not see it. And do we pronounce it now yad'uhu? No, we say yad'u. Yamshiyu? No, yamshi. Yabqayu? No, we say yabqa.
Brother, can you give an example with alif mamduda in the end?
I don't have it in front of me. I'll have to see. I don't know even if it exists. But
okay.
it's just the general rule is that, when we have a waw, we need to change it to an alif. We change it to a alif mamduda, a stretched alif.
If there's a waw after a fatha.
Yeah, after a fatha, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just keep it as a waw. Yad'u, you
Like
don't change it.
da'a, we changing it to
Yeah, but that is past. That's past tense.
Yeah, but it's the same rule.
Yeah, the same rule. So that's what I'm saying. But brother is asking for an example, and I don't have it in front of me. I don't even know if it
Example
exists.
for
Yeah.
mudare.
For mudare, yes.
like
Yeah. Okay, so we deal with the
in
5.
mudare always there is wow only.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it does exist. If it does, if you come across, you can later on share, and I can send it to the brother, inshallah. Okay, so now we deal with. Yes, brother.
I was trying to take an example and conjugate all kind of difficult for me. Just I will try one, like yes, 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 so yes, are you? Yes, are you? Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
No. Hold on now. So we just did 5 in our pocket. Let me go over all of them one by one. So different categories, so where noon comes and noon goes, what do we do? Yeah, once we do all of them, then we will conjugate them, and you will have homework on it. We read the English key and all of that, because a lot of changes do take, not too many changes, but we dealt with only one category now.
Oh yeah,
which is 5 in our pocket. Yeah. Now we will deal with the duals. So now we are dealing with the duals over here separately. Why? Because they each go through some the changes. Duals for both wawi and yai. So yaf ulu. Again, we can have yaf'ulu, yaf'ilu, or yaf'alu. Why do we do it this way instead of a bab? Is that it makes it easy. You are covering more than one thing in one go. Plus, if you notice, Dr. Saab in his Medina books and Blue Book and Arabs generally, they do not go with the babs. They go with the wazan, yaf'ilu, ulu, and yaf'alu. So all three of them normal. They no changes. Normal, normal, and normal. So you can write it that
What do you mean by duals here? Duals?
Duals means two.
Two,
Antuma.
okay.
Antuma. Dual means two.
Second siga. Second, he wants to say
Yeah.
second siga.
Yeah.
Yabqayani.
Second and the fifth. I think
Yeah,
second.
yaf'alani.
Yeah, second, fifth, and then there are maybe more, because two of them, two male in front of you, two male or two female which are away, third person, and then second person also, right? So you will have this takes care of 4 categories. Okay, so those 4 are normal. Yeah. Now we take care of C3 and C9. C3 and C9. What are these? Hum and antum. Hum plus antum. So this is C3 and C9. Okay. We are taking care of Wawi and Yai, both of them together. Yaf'ulu. Yes, brother, go ahead. And then
We could write perhaps C1 or C2 on the above, the one we have.
Yeah, no, that will have too many C's, like it will have 4 categories covered under this. So duals are, there are, everybody knows what the dual is, basically antuma and huma, antuma and huma, for both male and female, yes. So yaf'ulu, then we have yaf'ilu, and then we have yaf'alu. Those are the 3 possibilities that exist. We know that. So if it's yaf'ulu, the first one, yaf'ulu, drop the weak letter. If it is yaf'ilu, then you drop the weak letter and give dhamma to ain kalima, which is the second kalima. Yeah. So and kalima. You give it a dhamma to the ain kalima. And then the yaf'alu, you drop the weak letter. Drop the weak letter. Yeah. So these are the changes that take place in terms of hum and antum. Yeah. So we will take an example of them. So let's go to the
Brother,
same
can
word.
you make it little small? I want to take the screenshot.
So take a screenshot of it as a one category, hum and antum. Yeah. So let me just go here.
Oh,
now.
here hum is like male and female both, right? They
No,
male, they female.
No. That's why we said C3 and C9.
Okay,
So
okay,
male
okay.
only. This is male only.
Okay,
Hunna and
male only.
Antuna. Hunna and Antuna, we will do it separate category. Yeah. So now we are talking about male, which is C3. So C3 becomes, we're taking the same example of da yad'u. So C3, no, should be, yeah, yad'una. So I should write down both of them. So yad'una, just like yansuruna, yad'una becomes yad'una. Yad'una. What did we say? Drop the weak letter. So you see there were yad'una, sorry, there were two vowels. Right? This vaw with the dhamma got dropped. Yad'uvuna becomes yad'una. Tad'uvuna will become tad'una. So C3 and C9, right? They both sound the same. Only difference is ya and ta. So yad'uvuna becomes yad'una. Tad'uvuna becomes tad'una. That's the example of yaf'ulu. Now let's look at the example of yaf'ilu. So it should be yarmuvuna. Yarmiyuna, sorry, Rama Yarmi. So it becomes Yarmuna. Yarmiyuna. That's the actual will become, what did we say? We said that drop the weak letter and give Dhamma to Ain Kalma. Ain Kalma is a meme. Yarmuna. So that is our Yarmiyuna became Yarmuna. What happened? Why? Because Waw requires a Dhamma before it. Same reason. So then what do? We this Dhamma we moved it to the meme and we dropped the Waw. We dropped the Ya, sorry, and we dropped the Ya. So Yarmuna instead of Yarmiyuna. This is Fa'ila. Yarmiyuna, Yarmuna. So that takes care of, and then Tarmuna will be the same. Yeah. So Yarmuna and Tarmuna, both of them almost the same. Yeah. Then next one is Sa'a Yas'a. Yeah. So it should be Yas'a Vuna. Sa'a Yas'a Yas'a Yuna, right? Yas'a You na. What we say? We said that drop the weak letters, so this gets dropped. Yes, auna.
Yaf'alu.
Yes,
Yeah.
auna. You
Can
don't need to give a dhamma or anything because waw is okay with a fatha before it. So yes, auna and tas auna. These are the examples and these are the rules. Yes, sister, go ahead.
What is that last
in
one? Yes,
Madi also we
Go ahead, sister Shajaria first and then sister
yes,
Tamanna.
last one, yes, Ayuna, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And it is same thing for wow as well, right?
Same thing for the waw, wawi or yai. All of these rules are for both same wawi and yai. So there is no difference in them. Yes. Yes, sister Tamanna, go ahead.
I'm saying same thing we did in homework for Mazi in plural for Bab Samia when we are dropping the middle letter then we are getting the kasra before wow then we were changing into dhamma.
Yeah, same reason. Yeah, same reason. So remember,
Lakiya, laku.
yeah.
Lakiya.
So reasons are the same. Remember the baseline about all of these changes are two words, takhfif and tasheel. Takhfif meaning making the shorten the takhfif means to make it shorter. Tasheel means to make it light, easy on pronunciation. Those are the two
Can you
things.
write?
So
Can
with
you write
those,
the spelling?
takhfif and tasheel. We did wrote it.
Takhfif, I know the another word.
Tasheel.
Takhfif and
Tasheel means sahel, from sahel. So
Tahsil.
tasheel. Those are the
Ease.
two driving forces, yeah, making it easy, yeah, easy on pronunciation, all of that. So
Okay.
those are the two driving force behind it. And then we saw the four, sometimes you do the ibdal, sometimes you do the, you know, iqlab, you change it and all
Naqlul
of that.
harkat.
Naqlul harka, yeah, intiqal, yeah. So you do all of those. Those are the four we did in the beginning. So the changes are about those four, but different because of different reason. We are using different different levels. We use a different scenario depending on the case basis. Yes, so
Brother,
that case,
sorry, just brother,
yeah.
Just as a review on the intiqal, inqilab, ibdal, and what was the fourth one?
Yeah, so I don't
Intiqal.
remember.
Okay, no problem.
They are written there somewhere, but I don't remember top of my head. Yes, I think
Ilal.
Ilal is all of them are together. This
Yeah.
is Ilal means weakness. So that is, when we are somebody is sick, we say Alil, right? So we say he's Alil, he's sick, he's weak. So that's Ilal means weakness. All of these are part of the weakness, but there are four things we studied at the beginning. Those are the changes that take place. Yeah. So we take care of hum and antum. Now we take care of hunna and antunna. Hunna plus antunna. Antunna. So yaf'alu. No, sorry, yaf'ulu first. Always we take yaf'ulu and then yaf'ilu to keep it consistent. So and then yaf'alu. Alu. All three are normal. No change. Makes it easy. Normal. So no change. So we go to the next category, which is now only one category left, which is anti. Anti, feminine, somebody in front of you, second person feminine. Yeah. Now with anti, we also have yaf'ulu. Yaf'ilu. Elu and yaf'alu. So if it is yaf'ulu, then what is the ruling is that you drop weak letter and kasra to ain kalima. To ain. If I write ain is okay. No, don't write kalima. Ain kalima means, the second radical, yeah. There could be a rare exception to it, but that's like 99% of the time that will hold. Yeah, so that is a caution there. Yaf'ilu is drop the weak letter, and yaf'alu drop the weak letter. So in all three of them, you are dropping the weak letter. In yaf'ulu, with the dhamma on the ain, you give it a kasra. Yeah. So we will take a look at now examples of each. So yaf'ulu, we will take the example of the same one, which is da'a yad'u. So anti, when we reach anti, it should have been
Can you scroll it up?
Sorry.
The screen, not able to see the screen.
Yeah, no, I
Up.
I don't know why it went all the way. Okay,
Probably
so
tad'ina, the
yes,
original.
so it will be, it actually should have been
يدغين.
tad
Yeah.
Tad'uwina. No,
tad'u vina, right?
Vina.
Tad'u
Yes.
vina, wow should have a kasra.
Kasra.
Tad'u vina. What did we say?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
said that
There should be one ya also, no? Tad'uwina.
tad'u vina, yes, you are right. Because ya we cannot drop. That ya is our file, yeah. So
Fine, yeah. Tad'uwina.
tad'u vina, what did we say? Drop the weak letter. So we are going to drop this wow and kasra to ain kalima. Why, it makes sense. Why we are giving it kasra to ain kalima? Because the afterwards is a ya. Ya requires a kasra before her. And, ya, we cannot do anything with it because that's our file. You cannot drop the file, yeah. So it becomes tad'ina. Tad'ina makes 100% sense. Tad'ina, yeah. So, and then yaf'ilu. Let's look at the example of that. So we actually was tarmi jina, rama yarmi tar mi jina.
ترميه.
That's the actual, becomes tarmina. What did we do? Drop the weak letter. That's the rule. We just drop the weak letter. So this ya with the kasra got dropped, tarmina. And then the third one, which is sa yasa, which is should have been tas'a jina, right?
Tas'ayina.
Yeah. So should have been tas'a jina becomes tas'aina.
What is the verb? What is the verb?
Sa yasa.
Ain.
Sa yasa. Sa yasa, to do sai, to make an
Acha,
effort.
seen and yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Will
So
it be
tas'aina. It should be tas'aina. So you just drop this and becomes tas'ayina or tas'ayina. And it should be,
Because lam
yeah,
ain kalima is fatha.
ain kalima is fatha. So taftahina. No, we say taftahina. Taftahina. I think tas'ayina is fine, but that's okay. We are going to drop this anyway. So anti will become tas'aina. No, all we did was drop the weak letter. Yeah. So
If we see tas'aina, we never think that it is anti because it is we are thinking.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we know we will have to ponder that what happened over here. Yeah. So yeah. And in some cases they are exactly like hunna or antunna. In this case also it is actually, if you look at the antunna and anti, they are both the same. Then the context will tell us, are we talking to somebody and saying to them, or are we talking about plural who are in front of us and we are saying to them? Yeah, so the context will tell us here. But in some cases they do resemble each other. So this takes care of the whole mudare, all different scenarios. I'll make it a smaller little bit.
Did we do a dual female?
Yes, so the duos, when I said it was
okay,
both male and female, both
Okay,
together. So we are covered all five, all categories. All categories are done. So from here, I will I will go over here and you can take a screenshot. So first of all, these are the rules for 5 in your pocket. What do? We don't need to do anything. We say mabniun ala, we remove the dhamma and we say mabniun upon dhammatul muqaddara. Yeah, so that is it. If you want to say it in Arabic, that's okay. If you don't even say it and you remove it, that's fine too, because we know what's happening over here. Yeah, so this is 5 in our pocket. All of the 5 will be dealt like this. Yeah, so after this, duals, no change, so it's easy. Duals, no change, just like normal. Then we have hum and antum, which is C9 and C3. There small changes are taking place. Then we take care of hunna and antunna, normal, so no change there, and anti. So if we really look at it, not too difficult, inshallah. That takes care of our mudare as well. So now we have taken care of 1 week, we took care of madi, other week, this week we are taking care of mudare. We will also take a look at what happens with lam and all of that. That part we will take. Yes, let's take a break over here and we'll be back in 10 minutes, inshallah. Thank you
Brother
for much.
Qasim, yeah, alhamdulillah, we go by, like Arabs go by wazn, but then we need the bab just to find the mudari first, isn't it? Because if we have a wrong mudari, for example, then we cannot make a correct any changes.
Yeah. So for that you need a bab, or you just need to know what is the middle radical in mudari. Yeah. So that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So either way is to nasara yansuru, or you say the mudari comes on the wazn of yafudu. So far, what I have seen is that with the Arabic books and the Arab scholars that I have listened on YouTube, I have not come across even a single one who would say Bab, this and this. So, they
Most is wazn.
Yeah, they will go by the wazn, yes. And Dr. Saab, for some reason, also chose that part in his Medina books. He will say EA group or UU group. He will not say that Bab this. I don't know why, but it's perfectly fine to use the Babs also. But I think in my mind, I think that Bab confuse you more because you have to now remember more, and it does. It depends on preference. So I don't say that this way of teaching is better than this one. Both works, whichever works for you is good enough. Yes. Go ahead, brother Fayaz.
No, I was confused about anta, but it is covered in find the pocket. So yeah.
Yeah, anta is yeah.
Saraya, Hunna version will be Saragna. No.
So you'll have to see. Yeah.
So it is same. No, it is not same. Yeah, there is no yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's Saragna. Yeah, I will try to conjugate.
Yeah. So when we are now conjugating, we will have to split them, so when I recommend that when I give you homework, you are conjugating it. So first, make so put the lines, 14 lines, make a column, 14 rows, and make a column. And now first of all, you do 5 in your pocket, so you fill up that, because that's one rule. Then you do the duals wherever the duals are coming. Then you do C3 and C9, Hunna, Antunna, and then Anti, fill it up. So that keep them separately, and then you can read all of them in one go from top to bottom, just to get the flow of it, inshallah. So we have 5 more minutes. If anybody has any comment on it, then we can.
Brother, can I ask something basic?
Yes, go ahead. If I know, I'll share it to you. Yeah.
Just want to know, like, all the harfajar or what you call, uh, they are la mehla laha without Arab. All the
Yeah, la
harf.
mahalla lahu. Yeah, la mahalla lahu fil i'rab. Yeah. So
So what about Mudari is changing? So we can say that Mudari is Morab or something, and Mazi and Amr is Mabni. Okay. So is that Mazi full Arab, if we will say Mabni al Fatha? Okay. Is that is La Mehla Leha Arab for Mazi also? I don't know. Some, like I have with my friend discussion. No,
yeah.
she was La Mahla Laha without Arab to Mazi, and was saying it is on Fatha. It is. Yeah, I was saying ki, it is Mabni al Fatha. So what exactly? Who is correct means I checked for one or two for Nurul Yaqeen, but it was giving only Mazi. It's not giving all those things. It's a Mazi and file. That's it. It's not saying so much detail.
Yeah. So la mahalla laha min al i'rab is a term which we use that something has no analysis in terms of grammar. It is as it, but mabni does not mean that it is all the time. So everything which is mabni does not mean it is la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. So fi'l madin mabniun ala fatha, for example, yeah. That we do not say, that doesn't mean that everything which is mabni is la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. No, that's wrong. Yeah. So for example, we say amsi is zarf mabniun ala kasra fi mahalli nasbin. Why we are saying mabni upon kasra fi mahalli nasbin? Because it is in the place of nasb. Yeah. So that means that it is a zarf which is mabni, which is built upon a kasra, but it is coming at a place of a zarf. La mahalla laha min al-i'rab is a term which is used that this whatever does not have any place in terms of grammatical analysis. Okay, so for example, fi, all the harfs are la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. For example, fi, it has no analysis of it in terms of grammar. It has no analysis by itself. Of course, it's a harf jar, yes, but by itself has no analysis. It's just a harf. I hope that makes sense. So everything which is mabni does not mean that it is going to be for sure also la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. No, la mahalla laha min al-i'rab is a term which is used for grammar. If something you cannot analyze it, you say la mahalla laha min al-i'rab.
Like Sila, we use La Mehla for Sila.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
We use La Mehla Laha min al-i'rab.
Yes.
So what about Amr? Amr, we will
No, we say it mabniun upon this. We do not say la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. We just say fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hasfin nuni. That's it. We do not say la mahalla laha min al-i'rab.
And Mazi also we say Mabni on al-Fatha.
Yeah,
We don't.
mabniya. We do not say with the madi la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. But for
Correct,
example,
na?
yes. But if it is a sentence which is coming as a silatul mawsul, then you will say
Then
because
only.
silatul mawsul, yeah, silatul mawsul has a no
Yes.
place in analysis, then you will say
Yeah,
it is
in
la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. Yeah.
I have seen the era for alaq, and there it was coming as third ayat or something. It was coming allazi khalaqal insana. Allazi is a mawsul khalaqa, so it was saying is a sila, so that why maybe some people
Yeah,
gets
because after
confused.
allazi you have a silatul mawsul. Yeah.
Silatul mawsul, so that is the khalaqa is the fail mazi la mahala. So that we can say, na, like
Yeah,
that
because
is
it's not for Madi, we are saying La Mahala La Minara. We are saying
we are calling
Silatul
it because
Mawsul
silatul
because
mawsul.
yeah,
Otherwise,
what is
mazi is mabni on fatha. That's it, na.
yeah, that's it. Yes. So what is La Mahala La Minara is the Silatul Mawsul, which happens to be a fail Madi. It could be even fail Mudare. Then it is coming as a Silatul Mawsul, then you will say it is Failun Mudare Marfoon, but it is coming in a place where La Mahala La Minara. So that is it. So let's stop over here because I don't want to go too into that, and we are done with our break. So thank you for asking during the break. That's okay. Let's continue, inshallah. So we are now starting a new lesson. So we will start with the English key of lesson number 28. Let's look at that. We have done our own part of studying it in terms of what changes do take place, but let us see what Dr. Saab is explaining to us, inshallah. So let's read, and let me make it smaller because otherwise, yeah, okay. So this is good enough. So in this lesson, we learn the following: the Nakis verbs. These are verbs which have waw or a ya as the third radical. Nasiya, yansa, baka, yabki, da'a, yad'u. What's the meaning of nasiya, yansa?
To forget,
Baka, yabki,
nasiya, to cry,
baka, yab, to cry, and da'a, yad'u,
to call.
to call upon. Yes, yeah. So these verbs undergo the following changes. In the Madi, these changes take place, which we studied ourselves in detail. So both the waw and the ya become alif in pronunciation. In writing, waw is written with an alif, so with an alif mamduda, while ya is written with the alif maksura, ya without the dots. The he invited, he prayed is originally the awa. So what did we do? We got rid of the fatha and we changed the waw into an alif mamduda. Just like this because there was a waw at the back. So that's how we know it's a waw at the back. Baka, he cried, he wept. Originally, bakaya became baka. The ya remains unchanged if the second radical has kasra. So nasiya, we do not say it nasa or anything. We do not change it to a waw or a ya or an alif. We just keep it as a nasiya because ya and kasra are compatible. So we keep it as it is. Nasiya means he forgot. Baqiya means he remained. Yeah. The third radical is omitted in if the verb has isnad to pronoun of the third person plural masculine, which is our C3. C3, what do? We drop the so in Madin we saw that most of the changes were C3 was the one giving us trouble. Why? Because of iltikau sakinen. Wow, which is a file, had a sakoon, and then when you have a weak letter with a sakoon also before it, that's where the changes were taking place. So they invited is originally dawawu. This wow got dropped, and that's the changes that way. Bakau, they wept is originally bakayu. Yeah. Nasu, they forgot is originally nasiyu. So nasiyu, you can see that it is difficult to pronounce. So for takhfif and tasheel, we say nasu. Note that in nasu, the second radical has dhamma, which has been changed from kasra. So those are the summary. We saw that the kasra got changed to a dhamma because of waw requires a dhamma before it. Yeah, so that was the reason before it. Note that in nasu, the second radical has dhamma, which has been changed from kasra because in Arabic, a kasra cannot be followed by wow, yeah, or the other way around, yes. The third radical is also omitted in if the verb has isnad to the third person feminine singular because of iltiqa'u sakinain. So this is third person feminine. So she invited that, not that, bakat, not bakat. Yeah, the third radical got dropped, and which we have seen before. Yeah, the ya is not omitted if the second radical has kasra. For example, nasiyat, she forgot; baqiyat, she remained. Yeah, the third radical is restored to its original form if the isnad is to the mutaharrik pronouns. So over here, Dr. Saab is saying is restored. We said that no change, just like normal. Yeah, so no change. In the case of wow, it stays as wow, ya stays as ya. So dauna, daota, daotuma, daotum, all the way, all of that. And then uh, here is an example of a ya. So bakaina, bakaita, bakaituma, bakaitum, bakaiti, bakaituma, bakaituna, bakaitu, bakaina. Yeah. So in the mudare, so that's whatever we have done is covered already with the past tense. Now we look at the mudare. The mudare marfu, the dhamma of the third radical is lost. Yeah. So we just drop the dhamma. We in our rules we said that we got rid of the dhamma at the end. So this is 5 in our pocket. Yeah. So yad'u, tad'u, ad'u, nad'u. Yabki, tabki, abki, nabki. Yansa, tansa, ansa, nansa. 5 in our pocket. Yad'u is originally yad'uhu. Yaktubu, just like yaktubu, yad'uhu. And yabki, yabki is originally yabkiju, just like yajlisu. And yansa is originally yansayu, just like yaftahu. Yeah. So the third radical is lost because before the pronoun of the third person masculine plurals. This is hum and antum. Yaktubuna, yad'una, they masculine in white is originally yad'u, wuna becomes yad'una. Yeah. Note that ar-rijalu yad'una and an-nisa'u yad'una both have the same form. So they look the same. They are exactly the same. So this is a typo over here. It should be yad'una. It has a dhamma. It should be a sakunia. So they both exactly look the same, but before it, ar-rijalu is telling me that it is about the men, and an-nisa'u is telling me it's about the hunna. Yeah. So both have the same form. That is because in ar-rijalu yad'una, this is sukun over here, the verb yad'una is changed from yad'una, but in an-nisa'u yad'una, the verb yad'una is its original form. So because of the changes, this yad'una start looking at yad'una just like hunna. Yeah. So that context will then tell us only. There is no other way to figure out which one is which. There is no change in it. It is on the pattern of yaf'ulna, yaktubna, just like that. Yes. Yabkuna, they weep, is originally yabki, yuna. The third radical ya has been lost. The kasra of the second radical is changed to a dhamma because a kasra is not followed by a wow. Yeah. In yansawna, they forgot. The second radical has fatha because it is originally yansayuna. After the omission of the ya along with its vowel, the verb becomes yansawna. The third radical is also omitted before the pronoun of the second person feminine singular. This is anti, tad'ina. You feminine inverted is originally tad'u vina. Tad'u vina got changed to tad'ina. Yeah. after the omission of the waw along with its vowel. The verb becomes tad'u, tad'uina. The dhamma of the ain is changed to a kasra as the dhamma is not followed by a ya in Arabic because of tasheel and takhfif. Yeah. Note that anti tabkina, you feminine singular weep, has the same form as antunna tabkina. So they both look the same. So only the context will tell us. Yeah. You feminine plural weep. That is the singular and the plural have the same form. They look exactly the same. That is because the verb in the singular was originally tabki jina, just like tajli sina. After the omission of the third radical ya, the verb becomes tabkina. The plural verb of the plural form of the verb is in its original form taf'ilna tabkina. Yeah. In the plural is like tajlisna, and the ya is the third radical. So because of the change, they start looking exactly like the same. But if we remove the change, they are different. Yeah. So only the context will tell us. In Tansaina, you feminine.
Qasim, when you say we are removing ya, for example, is a week later, it is a part of the root, right? That we are removing the part of the root.
Yes. Yeah. We do not remove the file. We cannot remove the file. File has
Right.
to be there. So yeah. Okay. So in Tansaina, you feminine forgot. The second radical has fatha because the verb originally was tansayina. After the omission of the ya along with its vowel, the verb becomes tansaina. Okay, so that takes care of mudare is done over here. Now mudare mansoob, because mudare sometimes can be marfu, sometimes can be mansoob or majzoom, right? So now we look at mudare mansoob. The fatha of the third radical is pronounced in the verbs ending in waw or a ya, but not in the verbs ending in alif. So lan tad'uwa, he will not invite. So when it is marfu tad'uwu, we remove the dhamma. But when it is mansoob, because of lan makes fil mudare mansoob, then you put a fatha at the end because that's fine. Yeah. So yad'uwa. Yeah. He will not invite. Lan yad'uwa. He will not invite. Lan yabkiya. He will not weep. So now yabkiyu, we do not put a dhamma, but when it is mansoob, we put a fatha at the end to show that it is mansoob. Yeah. So, but in lan yansa, now he will not forget. The fatha is not pronounced, so we do not put lan yansa ya or anything like that. You just keep it just like that because lan yansa. So small in all three of them there is a small change.
So
that
in the other one, nonata and nunjata, those one we just take out non and all those things.
that's good. That's correct. Yes. So in the group that is noon comes and noon goes, when it is mansoob, you will just drop the noon. Yes, just like normal. Yes. Okay. And
Because this
mudare
yansa
majzoom.
is
Go
it's
ahead.
becoming alif maksura yansa. That's why we are not putting fatha. And yabqi is a dot one. The ya is with the dot. So we are putting fatha, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's correct. Yes. Okay. So the mudare majzoom here, the third radical is omitted. Yeah. So that's the part we have not done yet. So what do we do? Da yad'u. Yad'u. Yeah. When we need to, this is now marfu. We know that there is we say failun mudariun marfuun bi dammatil muqaddara. There is a estimated dhamma at the end. Yeah. We bring lan before it, for example. then we just learn that we put a fatha at the end to make it. Now we say fe'lun mudari'un mansubun. Yeah. But what if we have lan coming before it? Lam coming. Lam makes fail mudare majzoom. So we are supposed to put a sakoon at the end, but sakoon is already there. We do not see it. We remove the dhamma, then sakoon was already there. Then we have a confusion between the first form and the mudare majzoom. So what do? We just remove the waw and becomes lam yad'u. And there is a term that we need to remember, that we say failun mudareun majzumun bi hazfi harfi illa. So that illa then. So this part you have to memorize. What does it mean? That failun mudareun majzumun. It is fail mudare majzum bi hasfi harfi illa, by removing doing the hasf, which is removing, bi hasfi harfi illati, by removing the weak letter. So this lam yadu, we say lam harfu nafin wa jazbin wa kalbin. Yadu, when we are analyzing it, because of lam it is majzoom, so we say failun mudariun majzoomun. You can say one, but somebody will say that I see a dhamma at the end. So now we have to say the whole thing. Failun mudariun majzoomun bi hazfi harfi illa. The dropping of the waw, the weak letter, is telling me that it is majzoom, because there was already a sakoon at the end, so we cannot make it more sakoon. We cannot put a jazm at the end. So what do? Whenever we have a harfu illa at the end, we will just, when we need to make it majzoom, we will drop this weak letter. And now we will say it failun mudariun majzoomun bi hasfi harfi illa. Okay, and if we drop the noon, we say failun mudariun majzumun bihasfi bihasfin nooni, by dropping the noon. Yeah, so those are the terms. Easy, I think, not a very difficult. Just you can take a screenshot and just remember it, that failun mudariun majzumun bihasfi harfi illati. Okay, so that takes care of this. Let's continue. Lam yabki. So baka yabki. It was yabki like this. Yeah. So we say failun mudariun majzumun bihasfi harfi illa. He did not sleep. Here the third radical ya has been omitted. Lam yansa. So it was lam yansa like this, with the alif maksura at the end. Because of lam, we just get rid of it, and he did not forget. Here the alif has been omitted, and when we are analyzing it, we say lam harfu nafin wa kalbin wa jazmin yansa fe'lun mudari'un majzumun bi hasfi harfi illa. Bi hasfi harfi illa.
Brother,
So
this is mudare, but we are translating is a qalbun lam. We are translating in did not.
yes, past. Yeah, that's what fail lam does. It turns the mudare into past tense. Yeah. Okay, the third one is how to make fellow amr from the these kind of nakis verbs. Yeah. So here also the third radical is omitted. So da'a yad'u, from there we take tad'u. Tad'u. Yeah. Now we need to make it fellow amr. So we drop the ta, which is harfu mudare. So we drop that, and then we put a sakoon at the end, but there is already a sakoon there. So what do? We drop the whole thing. We are left with is something like this. Can we pronounce it? No, we cannot, because it's starting something with the sakoon. So what do? We bring in hamzatul wasl. Hamzatul wasl gets, should it get a kasra or a dhamma? Dhamma to dhamma, otherwise kasra. So ud'u, yeah, and ibki and insi. Yeah, so that's how. Yeah, and now when we are analyzing it, we will say fellow amrin mabniun upon hasfi harfi illatin. Fellow amr mabniun upon, because always we say fellow amrin mabniun, right? Because we just say we put a sakun at the end, but in this case we say fellow amrin mabniun ala hasfi harfi illati. Fellow amr built upon dropping the weak letter. That's easy, inshallah. So this is how we deal with it, because we already have a situation which is the third radical already has a sukoon. How do we make it more majzoom? We just drop the weak letter, and that's you will see
Brother,
all the
what
time.
about female mabni siga? How we will say it? I just want to know how we will, like for udu and for the mabni siga,
For the mabni, yes.
plural,
So you will
female.
not drop. You cannot drop the noon because it is mabni, right? Yeah.
Yes, so how we will say it?
So you will say it fellow amr. You are making amr. So fellow amrin, and you will say fellow. No, if it's, let's say, majzoom, so then you will say fellow mudariun majzoomun, and you will say mabniun upon whatever it is. Is at the end is a fatha or a dhamma, and if it is fellow amr, you will say fellow amrin mabniun upon whatever it is. So for example, let's take tad'unna, right? Tad'unna, right? Let me just check. And you will, let's say you are making it fellow amr, so you drop the ta and you put a sukun ud. You don't need, yes, ud'unna, and then you will say fellow amrin mabniyan upon dhamma, this dhamma is there. Yeah, so fi mahalli jazmin, that then you will have to bring in fi mahalli jazmin, because we know that fellow amr is supposed to be majzoom. We cannot do anything. We cannot we cannot do the hasf of any letter. Then you say
Brother,
fellow.
but the root word is the dal, ain, and wow.
Yeah,
And
I may have a mistake
wow
here.
is dropped.
Let me just go
I
here.
don't know to do the mudare actually. I have not done it, so I'm little.
So hunna we take it. Let's say tad'una. Sorry, it's not tad'u. I put wrong. So supposed to be tad'una. Yes, this is antunna. Tad'una. Now we drop this, and we drop this, and this noon we cannot do anything with it. We cannot put on it any sukoon, because this is our file. Yeah, so we bring in hamzatul wasl, ud'una, and then we will say failun failu amrin mabniun upon sukoon fi mahalli. Why is it mabni upon sukoon? Because the third radical has a sukoon. Fi mahalli jazmin. Fi mahalli jazmin.
For
That
amr
will,
also we will say fi mahalli
this is,
jasmine.
yeah. This is amr. This is, we're talking about amr. Yeah.
Where can we do
Amr
the
mabni
conjugation
yakun
for
And if we put lam before it, for example,
lam tad'u?
lam tad'una, now we will say fellow mudariun mabniun upon
mansub.
sukoon fi mahalli jazmin. mabniyan upon sukoon still, because if the third letter has a sukoon. So فعل أمر فعل مضارع مبني على سكون في محل جزم because of lam.
This is not mabniyan on fatha tad'una. It's not mabniyan on fatha.
No, you look at always, because na is the file. You always look at the third radical. Always look at the third radical, whatever is
Can
the
we-
third radical.
Oh yes, fi mahall jazm, fi
Yeah.
male majzum.
Yeah. So
Can we-
let's continue, I think, because we are going more in terms of the terms. So terms, remember, as much as we come along, inshallah. So for now, just remember that fi mahalli jazmin hasfu harfi illa. Yeah. So that's the new terms that we learned. Maybe it's new for some of us. So inshallah, remember
But-
that, inshallah.
Brother, just one thing here, that amr always have to be fi mahall majzum, right?
Not always.
No.
No,
Well,
no,
for example,
not-
ahda, eda, for example, hadaya, hadaya, yada, ihdi. Now,
But in the first case, it will be mabniyan upon hasfi harfi illa.
okay.
Yeah. In the first case,
But
yes.
that
So
is eda,
hadaya-
if the mudari side is hadaya, yahdi, and tahdi, ihdi.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
ya is removed.
Yeah. So tahdi, hada yahdi, from there tahdi. Sorry. Tahdi. Tahdi, right? And it's like this. Now you make it fellow amr. So you drop the ta, you drop the ya, ehdi. That's what we say. Ehdina sirat al-mustaqim, because ehdi
It's
na.
mabni ala kasra, right?
Now we not mabni upon kasra, because third radical is ya, mabni upon hasfi harfi illa. Where it is mabni upon dropping the third letter. So ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. All the time that we say in the Surah Fatiha, hada yahdi, from there tahdi, you are guiding me, tahdi, and then from there you make fellow amr. And so we say ihdi, why kasra? Because dal has a kasra, so damma to damma, otherwise kasra. So ihdi, you guide, na us, ihdina, and you guide us where? As-sirata, maf'ulun bihi. Okay, so let's continue, inshallah. So we spoke about this over here. Yes, you still have something, Brother Rashid? Go. Okay, so number 2, yara, he sees. The madi is ra'a. Note that the second radical, the hamza, has been omitted in the mudare. Ra'a, yara. So yara is originally yar'a. This is very frequently used verb, and so it has undergone this change. So there is no rule for it. It's just because of frequent change. This is how the Arabs have used. So tara, you see, ara, I see, nara, we see. Yeah. So ra'a, yara, actually supposed to be yar'a. Yeah. So if somebody will say that in the mudare, ra'a is madi, in the mudare, this ya is harfu mudare, then you have a ra and an alif maksura at the end. What happened to the hamza? So the answer is that because it was actually yar'a, yeah, just like yaftahu, it is yar'a, yar'ayu became yara, yar'a, but because of frequently use becomes yara.
So this rule didn't come to the one or the rules of Mudari that we discussed. This is separate. Yara,
The rule of
yara.
mudare is still there, because yara, you became yara, right? So that is
Yeah.
there, but in addition, this is a special verb because of usage. you got
Yeah.
rid of the Hamza also. Hamza is
Okay.
also dropped in Mudari. Yeah? So this is not frequent, it happen, but this because this verb has been used a lot, so they just dropped the wicket. Yar'a is difficult to pronounce, and Arabs are very poetic. They were very poetic. Their language, they were proud of their language, so they just dropped the wherever something is not flow smoothly, they did something with it, inshallah. So in the Mudare Majzoom, the third radical is lost. So Lam Yara and Lam Tara. Lam Yara, he did not see. Lam Tara, you did not see. Yeah. The Amar of this verb is not used. The word Unzur is used instead. Instead, Unzur is used. So Nazara Yanzuru, from there, Unzur. Yeah. So that is used. Okay. Number 3 point is Ari. Means show. It is Amar, here is Isnad. Yeah, so this is a Amar Ari. For over here, we will not go into detail because this is a form 4 verb. So when we reach form 4 in book 3, we can take a look how is this formed. Just we have to remember over here because it maybe is used in the text in the lesson. So Dr. Sab just explaining it over here, so we don't get worried over there. So Ari means show. It is Amar. Here is Isnad. So Ari Ya Muhammad, O Muhammad, show me. Arini, you will say show me, but Ari means show. Aru Ya Ikhwanu, and Ari Ya Aminatu, Arina Ya Akhawatu. How did we get this? We will hold on until we reach book 3, inshallah. Yeah. Form 4. Arini, show me. Yeah. Arina, show us. And Arihi, show him. So this we see all the time in the Quran Majid too, Arina Manasikana. Yeah. So you will learn the Madi and the Mudari of this verb later on, inshallah, which will be book 3, inshallah. So that's Lam Akwihi Badu. Kawa Yakvi. From there, okay, let's read what it says. I have not yet ironed it. Badu denotes yet over here in a negative context. Here are some more examples. So Kawa Yakvi, from Yakvi is to iron, yes. So Yakvi, like this, yeah. You bring lam before it, and then from there 5 in our pocket. So Akvi, I am ironing it. Akvi, just like this. We bring lam before it. We drop the weak letter. So we say Failun Mudariun Majzumun bi Hasfi Harfi Illati. And then he is brought it. Mafulun bihi, right? So Lam Akvihi Badu. I have not yet ironed it. Badu denotes over here yet in a negative context. Here are some more examples. Lam Yarji' Abi Badu. Raja Yarji'u became Yarji'. My father has not returned. Just a normal verb, no, not weak verb. Lam Aktub Lahu Risalatan Badu. I have not yet written a letter to him. Yeah. So Aktubu became Aktub. Lahu, to him, Risalatan, a letter. So let's look at now.
So just want to make sure about that zarf took the dhamma because there is no mudaf ilayhi, right?
Yes.
Or is it different ba'du?
Yeah, so it's like mabni upon dhamma, yeah. So you can say that ba'du, yeah. Not yet. Whenever you will bring it in that sense, then it will be mabni upon dhamma. It will be built upon a single dhamma, yes.
So, Brother Qasim,
So we won't call ba'du here zarf, no, right?
It is zarf, it denotes time, so it is zarf.
Okay.
Yeah, it is zarf because it is not yet. So it denotes time, yes. Yeah. Yes, Brother Taki.
So lam, and then we add badu here. It is replacing lam plus badu is replacing lamma, kind of. We can use lamma.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you can use that too. Yes. not yet. Yeah. But yes, so you can use that, yeah, because after lamma, when you have to use then felo mudare afterwards, which is used here to have the meaning of not yet. Yes.
So lamma and lam, same way, it has to be mudare and it has to be majzoom, right?
That's correct. Yes. Okay, so let's look at the verbs. Kawa yakvi, to iron. It is used in the Quran Majid. May Allah Ta'ala protect all of us. Very scary ayah that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala says that their faces will be ironed. Let's see if I have written over here in front of me. No, I don't have it, but if you search it, Kawayakvi, it is very scary. May Allah Ta'ala protect us and our families from the hellfire. And so their faces will be like ironed, so imagine that may Allah Ta'ala protect us. Okay, Masha Yamshi, to walk. So all of these verbs are very, very important. Many of them are used in the Quran Majid. Very, very important to know the meaning. Masha Yamshi. Jara Yajri, to run. Tajri min tahti al-anhar, run. Rama Yarmi, to throw. Baka Yabki, to cry, to weep. Saka Yaski, to give water. Saki is from there, someone who gives you a drink. Saki. Atayati, to come. Bana Yabni, to build. Tawa Yatvi is to fold. All of these are used in the Quran Majid. Tawa Yatvi, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala says that on the day of judgment, not with somehow the heavens and the earth will be folded around the arm of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Yeah, that's Allah knows the nature of his own arm. We don't know, but this is how it has been used in the Quran Majid. Hada Yahdi, to guide. Da'a Yad'u, to invite. Shaka Yashku, to complain. Tala Yatlu, to recite. Also to come, to follow also. When you recite, you follow a certain text, right? To follow, yeah. It comes in the Quran Majid in the form of to follow also. Maha Yamhu, to erase. Afa Ya'fu, to forgive. Nasiya Yansa, to forget. Khashiya Yakhsha is to fear. Baqa Yabqi, to remain. Tabi'a Yatba'u, to follow. Waqa'a Yaqa'u, to fall. Tahqiq, investigation. Let's look at the next column. Qumamatun, garbage. Naharun, day. Yaminun, right hand. Yasarun, left hand. Tanawulun, taking, eating. Ilahun, God. And then Qawmun, people. Laylun, night. Turabun, dust. Ahlun, people. Mumazzakun, torn. Mumazzakun is also used in the Quran Majid as it is. Mumazzakun, kulla mumazzakin. The kuffar used to make fun of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that he says, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says that when we are torn, and completely torn, kulla mumazzakin, that we are torn, and not only torn but completely torn into pieces and pieces. He says that we will be resurrected. Hadiyatun, present. Ashabun, people. Yeah, so that's the
What is the difference between ahlun and ashabun? Both.
Ashabun is companion
People.
also. People also, but companion also. Your sahib, ashab, yeah. So your companions, yeah. And qawmun is people as well, yeah. So
No, ahlun.
Ahlun is a family.
Okay.
Ahlun is people and also
people.
Yeah, it says people but also family.
Okay.
What is sahbun? Is it singular of ashab? Sahbun?
No,
Sahab.
sahbun is sahibun is your companion. Sahibun. And to my I don't have it in front of me, but sahbun and ashabun I think are both two plurals for it. It can have even more plural. Yeah, so one
Sahbun
word can
also
have more.
plural. Okay.
I think so. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but
Yeah,
I
because when we are doing that thing,
Ashabul Jannah,
Wala
we
alihi
say.
wa sahbihi wasallim tasneem. So I was
yeah,
thinking that
yeah, yeah.
we need
So
to put back.
sahbihi, yeah.
Yes,
Sahbun is also one of the plural. Yeah.
plural. Okay.
Okay, so that takes care of the vocabulary. Once again, I'm saying very, very, very important verbs. So we need to know it. That's why, the study of Mithal, Ajwaf, and Nakis is very important because many of the Arabic verbs are these, and especially used in the Quran Majid are these verbs. So we have to know that, and Alhamdulillah, we are doing so far so good, Alhamdulillah. So with this, let us go back to now we're starting lesson number 28, inshallah.
So I saw 29 is Sahih word. So is it done by the weak letter verb, the words, or do we need to learn Lafif as well?
Sorry, sister, say that again.
No, I saw 29, the chapter, lesson 29 is with the Sahih word, the Mudaf word. So I was thinking like, do we complete the Motalim word, weak word?
Yeah, the weak letter verbs, we are done. We did not talk too much about Lafif Makroon and Lafif Mafrugh, right? With doubly, weak. Those will come in here if you see, I think in the vocabulary, like Kawa Yakvi is a we saw in
Oh,
the
yeah.
yeah, so
Makroon, yeah.
yes, exactly. So there are some that came, they are like conjugating is not very difficult, so they just follow the sometimes one rule, sometimes another. Very rarely, mostly they will follow the Nakis rules. Yeah, so that's why they are in here. We did not the Medina book does not deal with them separately. Yeah, but they are, if you know Nakis, you know Ajwaf, then you can easily do the doubly, Lafif Makroon and Lafif Mafrugh. Both of them are not very. For example, Kawa Yakvi is a Lafif Makroon, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue. Read our lesson. You can raise your hands. Let me just see if people are already raised or yeah. So Brother Abdurrahman, go ahead and read and translate for us.
Yes, brother. So الدرس الثامن والعشرون, the 28th lesson. Ibrahimu, he says, ماذا تفعلين يا بنتي? What are you doing, O daughter, O my daughter? So Suad responds, أكوي الثياب التي غسلناها أمسي. I'm ironing the clothes which we washed yesterday.
Yes, mashallah. So the verb of our interest is kawa yakvi from there.
Kawa yakvi.
So it was kawa yakvi you. What did we do? Yakvi you, we dropped the dhamma and we got rid of the two dots. Yeah, so yakvi you from there. Yakvi, yakvi, takvi, takvi, akvi, nakvi. So that's the rule that we applied. Yes, so that's good, mashallah. And الثياب التي, why singular?
Because جمع مذكر sorry, كل جمع مؤنث.
That's correct, yes. كل جمع مؤنث, so that's why التي is used for instead of اللائي, plural. Yes, that's good, mashallah. So you can lower your hand. Sister Najma, go ahead. Ibrahim says.
Ibrahim, a kabhi kawitil khamisal abyada. Did you iron the white shirt?
Yeah, so
Saad says, Naam kawaituhu. Yes, I washed it. I ironed it. Sorry, I ironed it.
yes. So akawaiti al-kamis al-abyada. So kawa yakwi again. Kawaituhu. So that's the conjugation of kawa yakwi. So from there, kawaiti and then kawaituhu. Yeah, so that's good, mashallah. Ibrahim says, Sister Hina.
Brother, I just checked in the new printed version, akwi, they don't remove the dots because there's no reason to remove the dots
Yeah,
over
no,
here.
should not be removed the dots. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, if I said that, no, should not be remove the dot because kasra is okay with it. Yeah, so akwi should have the dot. Yes. Go ahead, Sister Tamanna.
Ibrahimu wal qamisal akhdara. And the shirt which was green. Sawadu la lam akwi akwihi badu. No, I have not ironed it badu yet. Sa'akwihi, I will iron it alana now, inshallah, if Allah wills.
Yeah, mashallah, mashallah. So that's good. Brother Abdurrahman again. So more people, please raise your hands. Participate is just easy. You
Brother
just are class.
Badu is the Dhamma because of there is no mudaf ilayya.
That's right. Yes. So, and we said that it is when it is coming in the meaning of not yet. Yes. So then it is mabni upon dhamma. Yes, because there is no mudaf.
Right.
Two reasons.
Right. So Ibrahim says, Wal manadilu akwaitiha. And the handkerchief, have you ironed it? So Suad responds, Ummi kawatha fi sabahi. My mother ironed it in the morning.
Yes, mashallah. That's good. Brother Rashid, go ahead, read and translate. So far we are easy is fi'l mudare is coming, So for example, lam akwihi. So we'll say lam is harfu nafin wa jazmin wa kalmin akwi fi'lun mudareun majzumun bihasfi harfi illa. Bihasfi harfi illa. So akwi, there is a there is a ya which has been dropped. Yeah, so because kaf is our first radical, waw is our second radical, and then ya is a third radical that got dropped because of being majzoom. Yeah, so failun mudariun majzoomun bi hasfi harfi illatin. That's good, mashallah. Other than that is then badu is zarf, sa is harfu istiqbalin. Then again akwi he is our mafulun bihi, al-ana zarf, and inshallah we just leave it like this. We don't do it yet because in is a harfu shart. We will learn inshallah in book 3 inshallah. So next is whose turn was it? Brother Rashid, your turn?
My turn. Brother, here,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just thinking where I was, wal manadilu, Ibrahim says, wal manadilu akawayteha. Is it not right? Akawayteha.
Yeah.
Should be.
Akawaytiha. Yes, we're talking to Suad. So Suad is a
Yeah.
feminine. Yes, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. And then, so we are here, Suad, Ummi, Kavatha fi sabahe. My mother ironed it in the morning.
Yes, my mother,
Sabahe.
she ironed it.
My mother, yeah, she ironed it in the morning.
In the morning. Yeah, go ahead. Next line also.
Ibrahim, aturidina an taquli li shay'an. Right. Do you want that you tell me something else?
Yes. So,
Turidina.
turidina.
Yeah, because
Arada yuridu.
singular monas.
Yes. Arada yuridu is a form 4 verb, so we will not go into too much detail over
Yeah.
here. So, turidina, felun mudariun bi sabuti noon. Noon has been kept. Anti, turidina. So, felun mudariun marfoon bi sabuti noon. Or felun mudariun marfoon. Yeah.
This Hamza,
Antakuli.
this Hamza is the istifham, right?
That's correct. Yeah. It's a
And
question.
then turidina is from the form 4.
Form
Okay.
4. Yeah.
Arada yurid, because there's
Yeah.
Hamza there. Yeah, arada
Yes.
yurid. Antakuli li shay'an.
Antakul. Yeah. An is harfu masdarin wa nasbin. Takuli. Takul la because of an plus ya mutakallim become li. Yeah. So antakuli. Do you want that you say? No,
me.
sorry. This ya is our takul. It's not. I'm saying it wrong. This is noon has been dropped over here.
Is a
Yeah.
maf'ul
Anti.
bi. Ya is maf'ul bi here.
No, not ya. This ya is ya your file. Antakulina. From there, noon has been dropped because anti takulina, and this li is jar wa majroor. Yes. So antakuli is our
Masdar muawwal.
masdar muawwal fi mahalli nasbin, because it is coming for as a maf'ulun bihi for
Maf'ulun bihi, yeah.
turidina. What do you want? Do you want saying something to me? Do you want saying something to me? This is how it is literally translation. And we say, do you want to say something to me? Yeah. So takulina became takuli because noon has been dropped. So we say failun mudareun mansubun bi hasbin nooni.
Yes,
Noon
yeah.
has been dropped. And this ya that you see with the takuli,
Ya
this ya
mutakallim.
is our, yeah, no, it's ya for anti. It's the file. Anti.
Yeah, anti. Yeah.
For anti. Yeah. So
Fine.
that's
Brother, it is mafulun bihi, masdar muawwal, this for turidina.
Is it mafulun
Maf'ulun
bihi? Yes,
bihi.
it is. Yeah, it is mafulun bihi. Do you want? What do you want? Saying something, right? So that is our mafulun bihi. Yes.
And shay'an would be.
This shay'an is mafulun bihi for
Takuli.
yeah, for quli. Do you want to say something? A thing. Shay'an. Yeah. So this is your mafulun bihi for all. Yeah. So.
One more thing, brother. I mean, if it is not, related to this class, we can just omit the question and we move forward. But taqul, after that, is it maqulul call or something, or we don't look into the madari side for maqulul call?
So over here, nothing has been said, Makulul call comes in when you say something.
It's call, it is something said, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
something is said, but nothing is said over here. He's just asking, do you want to say something?
All right, yeah, that's right.
But
Okay,
nothing
so
has been said. Yeah, nothing has been said. When something is said, that is your makulul call.
For example, kala or yakul, from after that could be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but nothing has been said over
Correct.
here. So
thank you. Yeah. Su'ad, na'am means yes. This harf, what would we say that? Harf jawab. In zamilati salwa da'atni. Inna zamilati salwa. Salwa is the name. Da'atni, my friend, indeed my friend Salwa has invited me ila baytiha, to her home, hazal masa'a, this evening, fa'arju, so permit me, an tasmaha, I'm requesting, li, for me, bizzahabi, I'm sorry, this is a jar or majrur, bizzahabi, to go ila baytiha, to her house, ba'da, after salat al asr, after salat al asr.
yeah. So one thing over here that
Ba'du.
Raja yarju is to request.
To request. I request. Oh, permit me is tasmah.
Tasma is permit.
Yeah, I
Sameha
request them to permit
yasmahu
me.
is to permit. You did the other way around, but this is how. So
Yes.
other than that is good, mashallah. So antasmaha, because of an came, so then antasmaha. Yeah, so that is your masdar muawwal antasmaha li bizahabi ila baytiha ba'da salatil asri. Yeah,
So
so
Salat al-Asr is mudaf ilayh.
yeah, salati is mudaf ilayhi plus mudaf. So this is mudaf ilayhi plus mudaf and al-asr is mudaf ilayhi. Yeah. So ba'da is our zarf. Yeah. So that is good. So inna came. So inna we will have a ismu inna and khabar inna. So
So brother,
zamila
just one
ta
thing here.
is your ismu inna.
Can I
Yeah.
ask one question? Salat al-Asr together is not the mudaf ilayh, right?
No, it's not together. No. Yeah, because it's mudaf plus mudaf ilayhi. Yeah. That's good. So we continue, inshallah. Brother Taki, go ahead. Ibrahim says.
إبراهيم اذهبي وارجعي بعد صلاة المغرب. Go and come back after the Maghrib prayer.
Yes, mashallah. So is habi. Can you analyze it?
This is Amr.
Yeah, it is Amr, yes.
Habi
So we
with the noon.
Hello, Amrin mabniun upon Asfin Nooni. Noon
Asfin.
has been dropped.
Both of Irja'i and Idhabi,
Yeah,
both.
it was actually Tazhabina from Tazhabina. Yeah, both of them are so.
Both of them.
They are mabniun upon. Hello, Amrin mabniun upon Hasfin Nooni. That's good. Continue the next line also.
Bada is Zarf and Salati is Mudaf ilayh and Mudaf and Maghribi is Mudaf.
Yeah.
Mudaf ilayh.
Yeah, let's read the next line.
Ya Aba Muhammadin. Ya Aba Muhammadin. Ta'ala hina. Ta'ala, right? Ta'ala.
Ta'al, yeah.
Ta'ala hina. Ta'ala huna, actually, not hina. Huna is a Ta'ala hina wanzur. Wanzur, we just did. Wanzur is like
See,
what?
you're asking somebody to see.
Ara. It is a
The fellow Amr also, yeah.
for Ara, right? Wanzur. So,
Yes.
O father of Muhammad, come here and see. Inna Muhammadan yajri alas sulami. Alas sulami. Sulam is what is ladder, stair, something?
Yes, yeah, stairs.
So Muhammad is yajri is from jara yajri, so running.
Running, yeah.
So of course our inna is like of course, right? That's how.
Yeah. Surely and surely for
Muhammad
sure.
running on the stairs.
Yeah.
Sha I yaqa'a. Yaqa'a, the way it is sounding, it sounds like fall, you know.
Yeah.
So I am fearful that he will fall.
Will fall. So lots of things are happening over here. So Ya Aba Muhammadin. Yeah. So Munada Mansub Aba is taking an extra alif because Mudaf ilayhi is there and it is Mansub. So, that's why Aba Muhammadin Ta'ala. So this is a form 6 verb. So it was actually like this. Ta'ala. We say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? How did it become ta'al from there? Yeah. So it was actually tata'ala. Tata'ala. From there, when we make it fellow amr, we drop the alamatu mudari and we drop the hasfu harfi illa at the end. It became ta'ala. This is a ya over here, alif maksura has been dropped because of fi'lu amrina. So that is a form 6 verb. We do not know the form 6 yet, but just to know that this is how fi'lu amr has been. And you must have heard many people, Arabs saying ta'al, 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 come here.
If it
That is
comes
a fi'lu amr.
hard enough,
Yeah.
no
It
hard.
was actually tata'ala, from there, ta'ala. Yeah. So the verb is ta'ala yata'ala. Yeah. So in the we say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? That is our madi, ta'ala, and then tata'ala is mudari. Tata'a or yata'ala, from there tata'ala, so ta'ala yata'ala, that is form 6 verb. We will learn more about it, inshallah. Huna is zarf. Yeah.
Just one thing. Ta'ala, we are saying that we are removing the harf illa. Alif maksura is not harf illa in place harf illa, is it right? Again,
No.
representing harf illa.
Yeah. So it is a harfu illa though. It's
Alif
representing a
maksura is
ya.
still, alif
Yeah.
maksura itself is harf illa.
No, it's representing ya. Yeah. Ya
It's a
got changed to
wasn't.
alif maksura. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
middle
so-
one is the wasn't one, right? The ala. The middle alif.
Which one? The middle alif? Yeah, middle alif
It
is
wasn't.
that is part of the form. Yes, yeah, form 6. Yeah. So and ta'ala huna. So ta'ala is fi'lu amrin mabniun upon hasfi harfi illa. Huna is zarf. Wanzur, wow is harfu atf, and then unzur is our fi'lu amrin mabniun upon sakun. Inna is harfu tawqid wa nasbin. Muhammadan is ismu inna. This whole sentence is our khabar inna. Jara yajri. So from there, it was actually yajri you, right? But we drop the dhamma and the 2 dots remain because there is a kasra before. So it's supposed to have a 2 dots over here. Yajri. It was actually yajri you. So because it's a weak letter, we just remove the dhamma. Yajri, tajri, ajri, najri, right? So that's how we will conjugate it. Ala sullami. Sullam is stairs, yeah. So it is used also in the Quran Majid, I believe 2 places, if I'm not wrong, but one place for sure, that they challenged a prophet that, if you are really the prophet, then have a stairs and go on top of the heavens. Another place, I think Pharaoh said to Musa alayhi salam that, to his, Pharaoh said to his, I think, people that build a stair for me so I can go and look at the
I think
heavens.
it was Haman. He said to Haman, I think.
Yeah, it's the story is there, but do check, it is used in the Quran Majid. The important thing is, of course, that Sulam, we should know the meaning of it, yeah, which is a stair. Okay, and Aksha an yaka. So Khashiya, Yaksha, from there Aksha. So it was Aksha, you. We drop the dhamma and we drop the 2 dots. Why do we drop the 2 drops? Because of fatha before, so it becomes alif maksura. So khashiya, yaksha, from there yaksha, taksha, aksha, naksha. Yeah. We say that naksha azabak inna azabaka bil kufari mulhik, right? So naksha azabaka. So to fear, yeah, khashiya, yaksha, to fear. Ain yaka, this is together. Waka yaukau. This is our nakis verb, misal verb. Waka yaukau. Yaukau, we said. Waka yaukau, to happen, to occur, to fall. Is a waka atil wakia, say surah wakia. To occur, to fall, to happen. So yaksha an yakau, I am afraid that he is going to fall, yeah, and yaka, that is going to fall, is going towards the Muhammad, that he is going to fall, yeah. So waka yaukau, from there we said that when you have yaf'alu, then you have to see if it is a harfu al-halaqi, which is ain is harfu alaqi, then you drop the weak letter. So yaqau, waka, this is our practice of mithal verb. Yaqau, waka yaqau, from there then an came before it, harfu masdarin, so became yaqa'a. I'm afraid that he is going to fall, yeah. So waka yakau is very important verb as well, used in the Quran Majid. That's good, yes. So let's go
Brother,
ahead. Yeah.
brother,
Yeah.
اذهب إلى الجملة أسبق من الجملة السابقة من فضلك.
Sorry, say that again. Is it matuf?
لا 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 اذهب إلى الجملة أسبق من الجملة السابقة من فضلك.
Over here?
نعم. نعم، إن زميلتي في هذه الجملة أين خبر إن؟ هي من دعتني إلى صلاة العصر.
That's correct, yes. Yeah.
طيب، جزاك الله.
وإياك. MashaAllah, brother Abdurrahman is fully Arabic, mashallah. That's good. May Allah Ta'ala increase all of us in knowledge. So yes, salwa cannot be your khabar, because this salwa is badal for zamilati. It is badal for it, yeah. So let us stop over here, and inshallah we will resume next week. I will give homework also. Homework will be conjugation of the same verbs that we did. We will do the mudare this time, inshallah. So the same 6 verb or so we did that. You know already, that will be the homework for to do the mudare of them and apply the rules. So like I mentioned, put a lines, make columns, and then write down in the columns where each changes will be what changes will be taking, or so to be careful, and then you can conjugate it, inshallah. So with this we stop over here. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا ربنا زدنا علما وعملا ونورا وهدى ورحمة. اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة ونعوذ بك من غضبك وسخطك والنار يا أرحم الراحمين بفضلك يا أكرم الأكرمين. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم ارزقنا تلاوته آناء الليل وأطراف النهار واجعله لنا إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة يا أرحم الراحمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم
السلام ورحمة الله
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
So when you said same words, you are giving homework, so we need to use dictionary for the yafalu, yafilu, yafulu, right?
Yes, yeah. So yeah, you can use the dictionary, or I can give it to you in mudare, so that you know exactly. Yeah. So I'll give you in mudare, so that you can do it. Sister Najma, let me just stop the. For some reason, your writing is coming on my screen, and I'm not sure why is that. If you write on your screen, can you write something on your screen or scratch or something? It is showing up in my screen here. I don't know, and it's telling me your name, so that's why how I know. Okay, I don't know what's the reason behind it.
Sorry, brother. I think so. My laptop is a touch one, so why I myself is confused at times. What's happening? Right. It's a new
Yeah.
one, so I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, so it's not supposed to allow that, but I don't know, it's a bug or something.
No,
Let
no, it
me-
says it's allowed in the meeting setting. You have to stop the annotation option. Annotate. Or
Okay,
is it
so
if it
but
and if
is
it's a new one that I'm sorry. Yes, please go ahead, Lisa.
no, is it not supposed to be by default, stop